Hello and welcome back on this journey and Happy New Year. And I have changed the journey from a general journey to the journey to 1800s. I think that's a nice goal for this year. And for me personally, more realistic than a journey to 2000. So, journey to 1800 it is. And we stick to the repertoire we used last year. And yeah, let's see how that goes. Let's hop into a 15-minute game, 10 seconds increments. Here we go. And let's see how that goes. And we have the black pieces against Alex 014. And we play the Caro-Kann. And we will play one game every day. Unless we are not feeling like playing chess, then we won't. Then we will play against the bots. And on good days, maybe I will play more games, but then offline. I have to think about it. Yeah, we will see how that goes. First thing first is move 2. And our opponent is in really deep thinking here. He is 1600, by the way. That's pretty high. And we are 1585. Well, it's been a while. We had the holidays and New Year's Eve, and I thought we were in the low 1500s, like 1505 or something. I couldn't remember that we are almost 1600. So we only have to gain 200 rating points to reach our goal. But 200 points, it's a lot. It's a lot. If you've seen my last game, that was so bad. So we are far away from that goal. Now our opponent has found some speed here. And playing some good moves. Playing the classical variation. He's going to castle long, I think. I don't know. We will see. I probably shouldn't have allowed that bishop to come here. So I should have played queen c7, I think, on the last move. But I think it's all right. We just bring the bishop out. We are going to castle. So there's some tension between the knights. Of course I can take, and if bishop takes, I can just castle. If pawn takes, we will exchange queens. And then I will hop my knight into the center. Which is fine, I think. So we can pre-move queen takes queen. Okay. That went rather fast. Yeah, so we hop the knight into the center. It can be kicked away by a pawn. but maybe that will happen on the next move. I can castle long just to get a quick rook into the game. Now what do I do on that move? Probably have to retreat the knight over there. I can castle long, I can castle short. Maybe that knight is going to target the pawn at some moment. Can also castle short. Maybe that's more solid. Yeah, probably it is. Let's go ahead. So there's the pawn move. Now we can go here. Immediately target the pawn. He defends. Rook to the center. Takes, takes. Now he attacks my knight. Let me see, I can give a check just for good measures. Can also get my bishop here in order to bring the rook down. That pawn is hanging. Is it hanging though? Can I go here? And then bishop takes pawn, rook goes here. Bishop retreats somewhere. And then I can take this pawn. Could be something. And if the rook arrives, we just take the pawn. Well, that's not going to happen. Then we are going to reroute the knight to a more useful square. Ooh, I could have considered a move like this actually. With my knight on d7. Playing a little bit too fast. Now that pawn is there for the taking. But again, I can just go here. So. If the rook comes, I think I will, exchange rooks. Takes, takes, and then play a6. And then get the knight out. Or check. Probably here. Is that better? Check here. I don't know. Probably taking is fine. And then pawn a6. You have to take. I'm not quite sure what you're thinking about. You are in check. So you have to take. Oh boy. I spilled water on my table. Oh boy. Well, it's only water, right? It's only water. What's going on, buddy? Maybe he's thinking about not to take the rook. That would be a mistake. Okay, so there it is. Okay. So there is the knight. Knight is heading towards maybe one of those squares. Now I want to go here. Do I want to go there? Where is the knight going? Maybe it wants to go here to target the pawn. Well, then I can take. Can also go back with the knight, just to cover that square. But I wanted it to go here. But maybe I just need to go back. And I need to activate my king somehow. So let me think about it. What about this move? Not yet. I do want to go here. I just want to go there. So, but what about this move? That is tricky. So here, oh, here, takes, here, here. Here, takes. Here, maybe bishop defense. No, but that will be, I think that will be all right. I think. I think we will survive that. Okay, now my knight doesn't has any logical movement there. So perhaps we go back now. Do we go back or do we go here, and here? Yeah, we go with the knight back. We go here. And this, well, we can just take and blockade, like so. All right. Now let's see, here maybe. And we can also bring the king a little bit closer. Like so. Um, hmm. Perhaps. So do we take with the pawn or do we take with the knight? Let's take with the knight actually. I can go here to take that bishop off, but probably not something I want to do. So I can play a move like this, and then if takes, I have check, and then winning back the pawn. Or here, takes, check, takes, takes. Not convinced that that is the best. I can try that here, and then takes, and then check, and then we take. But our knight can be trapped over there, so I will probably bring the king just a little bit closer. Maybe I even have ideas of taking like this, or going here. Maybe first here, and then takes. We will see. It's an annoying pawn, but that's about it. I've got everything on light squares. So yeah, we are not going to do that. Yeah, I can give a check just to show him that I know how to give checks. What if I let him take me? What if I play like this and then takes, takes? I do have a pass pawn on my own, but so does he. So probably that's not a good idea. Let's just here. No, we have to blockade the pawn. Now we have to blockade the pawn, like so. And then maybe bring our king closer. Maybe even attack the pawn with the king. I mean, why not? Is this now a good move? Takes, check. maybe a little bit closer. I want to play that move at some moment. Interesting endgame. I can sacrifice my knight for 2 pawns and then lose the game on the spot. Let's go here. Idea is very simple. Takes, takes. Or takes, take with check. Actually, that's even better. So I don't let the king come in. Yeah. So if he decides, okay, he's not taking. Okay, he's protecting the pawn. Now I do have a check. And that forces him to go away with the king. Can also just first take. Let me see. Let me take the pawn. Do we give a check? No, we need to keep the pawn restricted somehow. Because if I go here and we let him take, well, then I can take this one. Wait, so here takes, takes. He can push. Then I go here. He still has this pawn. So I think we're fine. So here takes, takes. He does has a check. Yeah, so I have to be careful with that nonsense. He does has the check. So here takes. What about the check first? And then recapture the pawn. So here takes, check. King moves somewhere. I take the pawn. He does has this check. But then I go here. Tricky. Tricky, tricky. Well, the good thing about this check is that he has to go away somehow. So we take. So I want to go back, takes, and then I have to go here. He's going to take my pawns over there. I'm making it unnecessarily difficult for myself. I think we had the position quite locked up at some moments. So I just could have played for the draw actually, which it should be. But whatever. So we are blockading on the light squares. But then the king can go to that direction. So we are pre-moving this. All right, so he took. So he's going there. So I'm going here. Now, if he wants to make progress, he can go here, but then I go here. And I'm protecting. So here and here. I've got my king all the way up back to the 8th rank. This should be a draw. I mean, I don't see a way to win this. Okay. So wait, takes, push, here. No, he will stop that. So probably takes. Takes. I mean, what else are you going to do? Okay, so now I'm going here. I mean, I have to stop the pawn. So there, here, or, yeah, here, takes, and then that's it, right? So here, Here or here, here. King takes, takes. Yes. You have to go here, by the way. Otherwise, you are not stopping the pawn. If you go here, you make a massive mistake. Okay. I want to go here. Or do I just take here, here? I can push it again. Then the king is a little bit farther away for what it's worth, but I don't think that matters. So here I come. Here, then here. Okay. So I'm coming here. The question also can be is who's going to blunder? I mean, I can give a check, but why would I give a check? I can bring my king up. I can also go back with the king. Now I do have a check I can give. I can also come a little bit closer. Let's actually do that. So now I can deliver a check. I can also just go here. And then he can give me a check. Then I have to move. So what is he going to do after that move? Well, probably here. Then I'm going here. So here, here. Wow, it's going back. Well, then I'm coming up. What about no? Do I give in a little bit? No. I don't think there's a way to actually win this. This is just this is a draw. This is a dead draw. Or is there a way? like here, 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 and then push. Here, here, here. Well, we can at least try, right? We can try. I mean, we are getting our king in. So he can't go there. So takes. But if he just stays close to the pawn, then I cannot make progress. Maybe even if he goes there and I take, or not, if he goes there, maybe I will push. No, but then he just comes back and then I have a problem. Well, that's interesting. So that is interesting. So I can push. He can just go back. Now, if I take, he takes, and I cannot make progress. So I can go here, but then he goes there, and then I can't even. So here, oh, here, here. Here, maybe here. Well, then push. Huh. Did I mess up now? Here, here. So takes, here. No, I don't think so. I can just go here and here. So here, here, here. But wait. So here, 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 takes here. Here. Yeah, I have to do this to keep opposition. I almost messed up. That's actually funny. So here takes here. And then it's still a draw. So here or here. Okay. So here, then I just go here. Right. Right. Here. Oh no, I did mess up. Oh, I did mess up. Oh, wow. I made a mistake. Yeah, I did mess up. Okay. Ah, that's annoying. Let's check the analysis. I should have taken a draw. Why didn't I took the draw? Because I thought I could win, but I couldn't. And I made a mistake with the opposition. That was pretty stupid. Well, he did play perfectly with a 95.4, which is pretty damn good. And yeah, here this is just a draw. Yeah, and here I gave everything away. That was a good move. And yep, I thought it was a draw, but it wasn't, of course. Well, and then you lose. Well, it's kind of annoying. But to his credit, he played with a 95.4, which is pretty good. I don't feel that bad for that game because we also played a pretty good game. Let's see the analysis. Just stupid in the ending. Very instructive actually for myself. So here, yeah, we played close to perfect actually. So this was good. Yep, now we trade rooks. This was all good. Yep, best move. That's fine. Now I had to go back. Yep, that's the best move. Okay, so this was all good decisions here. Best move, best move, best move. Happy to see that. Yep. And then here, it's a little bit dicey, but yep, it worked out. Yep, best. And then this was just a draw. I should have taken the draw there. That was stupid. But further than that, pretty solid. Yeah, pretty solid. Jesus, 95.4. That's impressive. Well, I want to thank you for watching. We are going to do it different tomorrow. We will see. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope I will see you back tomorrow. Bye. I just wanted to show you a quick game. Right after my loss, I hopped in for another one, but I recorded it offline, so I don't have the footage. But I just wanted to show you that I am able to play a good game. Now, this is a nice game because I had an accuracy of 96.7. It was a long time ago I played such a good game. Now let's see. So he played French, and I played the exchange variation. Knight f3, he brought the bishop out, and now I play for a quick c4. Aggressive, and I've been told that French players don't like to see this at all, so it's annoying. That's a good thing. Takes, takes. Now I do have an isolated pawn, but it's not the end of the world. It can be actually quite strong. He develops the knight. Now I give this annoying check. And he blocks with the queen, and we trade queens. Now I go for the quick castle. He castles, and I continue development. He develops, or he controlling my knight. Now I develop the rook. He moves the bishop. And now I have this annoying move. Now I'm threatening to damage the structure here. And my idea was actually just to take, and then hop my knight in. to e4 to threaten both things at the same time. And then bring my other pieces and use this weakness. But my opponent played knight d7, reinforcing the knight. And now I hop my knight into the center. It's not the best move, but it's okay. And of course, if he takes my knight with the knight, I recapture with the pawn. And I fork these pieces, so that's not an option. It's just an annoying piece. And now his bishop is kind of stuck. And I have a nice lead in development, but the evaluation is 0-0-0. He took my knight with the bishop. Now I recapture with the pawn. And that's nice, because now I don't have an isolated pawn anymore. Now my pawns are nice connected. And this is an annoying pawn. He moves the knight out of the way. Yeah, you could consider this as a blunder. I get the idea. He now has two attackers on the pawn. But I decided to push the pawn. And there's an idea. Of course, I'm attacking a couple of things. And if he takes my pawn, then I can recapture with check. And I'm winning a piece. So that's nice. So he can't take the pawn. And I'm also threatening to push by, actually, and have a very annoying pawn, very strong pawn, supported with my bishop and my rook. So I'm loving this. Now he gets the knight out of the way, counter-attacking my bishop. I could get my bishop to safety first, but I thought, well, if I take the pawn with check, it's actually annoying because he can't take with the rook, and because my bishop covers. So I took there with check. King moves out of the way. Now my bishop is hanging, but there are also ideas of bringing the rook down. This was one of the first things I was thinking about. But then I thought, well, if I bring the rook down, maybe he develops the bishop. And then all of a sudden the rooks are connected. And I don't see a way to promote the pawn there. But the rook also doesn't have a lot of squares to go to. So I decided to attack the rook with my bishop. Now the rook has nowhere to go. And I thought, well, if he takes the pawn, well, then I'd take the rook. And this is a very nice position. And I will be up a full rook. He didn't do that. He took my free bishop. So I took the rook. Now I'm up an exchange and a pawn. And I have still this very annoying pawn over there. Now he gets the knight back in order to take the pawn. And I had a very strong move here I missed. The thing I was thinking about, well, I am looking at the knight with the rook. Of course, I can't take that. But if I remove one of those knights, this knight, for example, well, then this knight is hanging. So in the game I played b3. I thought, well, if you take the pawn, I take a free knight. And if you do something else, I don't know, then I will also take a free knight. I'm winning a piece here. But the move the computer suggests is c5, which is, I missed actually. And it's quite obvious. Of course, he can't take the pawn because of checkmate. And yeah, and if he, and I'm also threatening actually to promote, supported by the bishop. So the move actually is bishop f5, but then I promote, and then rook takes, bishop takes. Yeah, now I have two rooks. against three minor pieces. So this is very, very nice. And I still have this move in my back pockets. But I missed that. I went for, what did I do? Oh yeah, I went for this move. Winning a piece, which is also fine. He gets the bishop off of the back rank. Now, of course, my own bishop is hanging. But I thought, well, I take the knight. And if he takes my bishop, there's another knight hanging. So I took. He took the pawn. And now my bishop is hanging. So I need to save the bishop. But I also like the idea of getting my rook in and counter-attack a piece. I decided to go for that line. It's quite forcing. Now he took my bishop. I took a bishop. And he counterattacks my rook. Now it's actually a fork. But I can also take a pawn. So I just took a pawn. He took a pawn. I took another pawn. He gets a rook to the open file. I do need to be a little bit careful because I have back rank issues. So I played g3 just to give my king some air, maybe h4 in the future. And I'm quite happy he does the same thing. I get my rook to the other open file available for me. And I just want to get my rook down there and maybe get a rook trade in. If we trade rooks, then I have a rook and a knight versus knight. That should be an easy win. He went there to protect the pawn. Now I get both rook on the 7th. He gives me a check. Only move. Now he resigns because that pawn is hanging. And if he moves the pawn, well, then I have obvious checkmate. There's no good way to protect the pawn. So computer suggests actually to go back, but then of course I take the pawn, and yeah, this is not looking good. So this should be an easy win. Yeah, actually a pretty nice game. Pretty simple. The exchange variation and the most tactical problems arise when I push this annoying pawn here with the piece trade. It was a bad trade. And this allowed me to push this pawn and causing a lot of troubles. And yeah, pretty nice game actually. 90, almost 97%. Played like a 2400. So these are the games I have to play more often. And on camera, that would be fun for you. But yeah, I think playing offline is easier because you don't have to talk. That really matters. But well, it is what it is. Okay, well, thank you, and I hope I will see you back tomorrow. Bye.